So what's up? I'm in Laguna. My brother works down here. He lost his keys to bring him his stupid spares and all that. What a dummy. Either way, happens to all of us. People crossing all over the place. So I want to talk about the 2018 Harley Davidsons. They're nice. You know, I'm rolling on my 2016 Lowrider S here, and it was kind of a shock to me when they announced that they were going to get rid of their entire dyno line, because that was again, you know, I hear some of these other guys on YouTube and all that stuff, and then that's exactly what they're talking about. Is when you hear Harley Davidson, for some of the guys that don't even like baggers and all that stuff, first thing that pops into your head is, you know, a dyno. You know, and that's awesome. You know, I love that. First thing that came to mind with me was the dynos, certainly. You know, this is just the one that, you know, looked better for me, the S line and all that, and I can't complain. Because it looks awesome, and it certainly does kick ass with the 110 engine in it, you know. And you know, I test rode it and everything else like that, and it's just a phenomenal bike. And I do get Harley's reason for wanting to switch to that monoshock frame and all that stuff, making them all pretty much soft tails. When I get it, they got a forward thinking and all that stuff. It might be a smoother ride. I haven't even test ridden one, so, you know, I mean, I can't be the best judge right now. I might make another video regarding those 2018 Harleys. The soft tail line. I give them a try, but I cannot help the fact in thinking that since the dyno line is completely gone, and this was the first year, the 2016, that they started making an S line for the dynos, and now they're all of a sudden just taking them away completely. So they were only selling them for a year and a half, the full year of 2017, this year, and half of 2016 when they released it. In 2018, obviously, they're going to be gone. So, you know, I got to thinking that this thing that I had purchased, you know, this gorgeous, beautiful bike, Harley, is going to be extremely rare. You know, I think I purchased the right one at the right time. This obviously is going to be a big collector's thing later on, so yeah, definitely going to be hanging on to this bike regardless. But also, it's, you know, I kind of like where Harley is going, modernizing and changing some things around for the younger rider. I get it. I just don't understand if that's going to be the solution, you know. Who knows? Maybe Harley Davidson in a few years will start doing some sport bike, American sport bike, like Buell back in the day. I don't even know if they're still in business, but you know, you got to build a newer generation of motorcycle for the younger crowds, and the younger riders are all in their 20s and all that when they, you know, get those sport bikes. I certainly was one of those guys. You know, like I said before, my brother had that sports bike. I tried it, and I got one myself 4 months later. But now, you know, I'm in my 30s, and so yeah, I realize I'm getting older and all that, and I was looking into Harleys anyways, just because, not because of their, you know, change and this and that, what they were doing to the bikes, but just because it's just a general, more comfortable ride where you just want to be comfortable on it. And that's what I think Harley have survived all these years, about just comfortability, power, and, you know, holding the name of their bike up as a cruiser. That's what it is. It's a cruiser. You just, you know, you're not going through these canyons all super fast and all that, just whipping by people and everything like that. No, you just take your time and enjoy the ride, and you learn to do that later on in your life. You know, the 20-year-old guys and all that stuff, I get it. I get the fast, the thrill, the speed, the adrenaline, and all of that. And they some of those bikes look friggin' awesome, you know. I get it. But yeah, as soon as you get older, and I know for me, that was just my, you know, this is all just my opinion too. But when you do get older, you do want comfortability versus, you know, speed and you know, the adrenaline and all that. And I totally get that too for some of the other guys that are like that. And you know, again, you know, I'm gonna probably try to get together again at one of the Harley Davidson dealerships. I bought this one at the Los Angeles Harley Davidson of Anaheim. You know, maybe they'll go let me test drive some of the 2018s, you know, and see how it feels as far as the shocks go and all that. That mono shock and the new frame that they got. They also have the, they're finally doing it too. They're finally putting in the Daymaker stock. Love that. Oh God, I love that. Okay, so I think I was saying something. The Daymaker headlight stock on the Harley Davidsons are shaped a little bit differently, but they're like a little square or rectangle type of thing in the front. I think it looks pretty cool, actually. And that's one thing that's good that they're changing. You know, they're changing the headlights from the standard round to you know, that little rectangle square look that they got, and I think that's pretty cool. Good start, you know what I'm saying? Plus all the clusters are now integrated in with the handlebars, little turn signals and all that stuff, because it is kind of a pain having to keep on looking up and down for my tachometer and my speedometer. So it's good to have those, you know, up where you can actually see them, and they're putting them in the handlebars. And or some of the base plates or something like that, I think. But I was doing some of the looking around on these YouTubes and everybody else doing like reviews on them and all that, and they do look pretty cool and bitchin', you know. So I mean, it's newer technology with older cruiser kind of styling, but it is, you know, putting in the newer technology stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good start. if they really want to change everything around, then yeah, start getting some other framework stuff going on. Weight's not an issue for these guys. As soon as they do that, then they're going to get some, you know, obviously some more radical thinking ideas and all that stuff. And a lot can come out of these V-twins, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta you know, change the entire look. Go back to the drawing boards, because these people, these younger generations are gonna want that. But also keep the classics too, you know what I'm saying? Just for the older generation like I am, that, you know, just want something that's just cruising worthy, you know? You know, I mean, what can I say about the Donna line, you know? I mean, it's something I've always seen, always heard of. And I personally love the two shocks that are on the outside, not underneath, because not only is it easier access to get to them, I think it just looks better too. And I'm not going to be covering them up with bags. I'm not a bagger type of guy. You know, I don't like that look. I like a motorcycle to look like a motorcycle. And that's what I hope that I want to keep my bike looking that way. But Harley, they need to you know, coming out with some new lines. I heard that they're coming out like 110 new bikes within the next 5 years, 5 or 10 years or something like that, and that's cool. And I hope that some of them are going to be changing the frames and, you know, something that's completely outside thinking for Harley Davidson. For right now, they're doing the right thing by integrating newer technology in with some of the older bikes, that their looks and all that stuff. And that's a great start. You know, good for you. Keep it up. But eventually, yeah, doing something else along with Harleys. I mean, they had the racer bikes and the cafe racers and all that stuff. And, you know, I got some hipster friends and all that other stuff too, you know. So they're thinking about doing the Harley thing too, just a ride with me, you know. And I get it. That's their type of styling, you know. So they're going to completely customize it for these newer people that are looking at motorcycles and trying to decide which one fits them best. But again, for the younger, stupider kids, they need something that they can do to make them stupid. And it's starting to friggin' rain. Ah, crap. Fucking, Either way, that's just my little rant. Sorry I haven't posted up in a while, you guys. You know, I had to go to Portland and do some family stuff and all that other stuff, but yeah, wintertime, Southern California, what are you going to do? You get caught by the rain sometimes, you know? It's not going to stop me from riding. But I'll certainly be attempting to post up more for you guys here in the next couple of weeks. Like I said, maybe I'll go try out some of those 2018 Harleys and all that stuff for you guys. Again, I don't want this video running too long or anything like that, but thank you for watching, you guys. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you guys think, any suggestions, anything I need to know or whatnot. Just please don't hesitate to comment below. Thanks again, guys, and this is Moto Psycho signing off. Peace out, guys.